Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for another apartment renovation. And we are at 910 Medina Studios today, which is Salim Benali's apartment. And I will say right up front that I stumbled upon I don't know how recent it was at this point. I didn't even check the date, but Simlessy did an apartment here. I think it was like a couple's cheap apartment, and I saw it because I was watching my girl, Ocean Sims. I was watching one of her videos, and I think she had placed down that apartment, and my mind was just blown with not only the floor plan, but kind of just the whole concept and just everything that Simlessy put in this apartment. So I was like, you know what? I love that floor plan, which I believe she had actually found from Simmers said, which is a user, I believe, on Pinterest who does a ton of floor plans. So I'm actually going to put the floor plan on screen for you now, and you should definitely check out all of the other floor plans that they have available, because that's something that I struggle with, especially in the same apartment units. Even though we have the ability to place windows freely, I still struggle with coming up with new layouts and placing the windows in the exact same spots that they were prior to our ability to place them freely. So yeah, it was really, really cool. So thank you, Ocean, Simlessy, and Simmerst. I still can't pronounce it. It's so simple and I can't say it. Because collectively, all three of you led me to creating this apartment. So what I ended up doing is, I used the exact same, pretty much the exact same layout that Simlessy did in her apartment, but I went for kind of my own theme here. I don't know what I would categorize this as. I was thinking kind of more of a dark boho style, because I didn't use a lot of pastel light colors. I used red and darker woods and gold, but dark doesn't really fit that either. So I'm really just not sure. I might stick with dark boho apartment because I really don't know what else to call this. But I was trying to use some of the new items from the kits that we got, like the Storybook Nursery kit, and what was the other one? The Artist Studio kit. Is that it? I don't remember, but I wanted to use some of those. I was originally going to try to make an artist loft, and I just couldn't come up with anything fun. So this apartment is for a single sim or a couple, but I did use a couple of items from each of those kits. Since I wasn't making this for a family per se, I didn't use a lot of the Storybook Nursery kit, but the one item I was desperate to use, especially since I nailed down the color scheme for this apartment reasonably quickly, was that chandelier. Oh, listen, those kits are very nice collectively. I don't really have a preference as to which one I like most, but that particular chandelier, I love that chandelier, and I thought it fit so nicely with this kind of theme I had going on. Again, I don't know what to call it. What would you all call it? I think I'm sticking with kind of like a darker boho type thing, but it's almost kind of mystical with some of the objects that I use, like the rug from the Crystal Creations kit. I've got some salt lamps in here. We have these nice kind of red sheer curtains from high school years, and I have some items from like the paranormal stuff pack. Like I tried to get into this paranormal mystical kind of space, and it kind of went with that theme, but I feel like that lends itself to this boho theme too. I don't really know. That leaning ladder thing, that's from the Artist Studio kit, as well as that flower next to the salt lamp, and this little stack of sketchbooks, and the sketch pad. I'm not going to list off every object, but I tried to use a lot of the new objects to the best of my ability that would fit into this style. I didn't add an easel or anything. You could absolutely do that if you wanted to. You could find some space, but I did not add an easel or anything like that because I just, again, wasn't trying to go too hard into that theme, but I did want to use a couple of the items from that new kit. And that leaning ladder, I think I said it the second those kits were leaked, unfortunately, when they were leaked, before they were released, I saw that ladder and I was like, give it to me. Give me it. Like, give me it. I want it. I wanted that ladder so bad. I thought it was so cool. I love leaning ladder bookshelves. I don't know what it is. I have one in my living room. It's a little bit too small. I think I need a bigger one or just better bookshelves all around, but that's the chandelier. Isn't it beautiful? It's so perfect, I think, for this color scheme I went for and just the whole vibe of this apartment, because it's red and gold. And I primarily used red and gold and kind of these cherry wood tones throughout the entire apartment. I just really like how it came out. I can't lie. And red, I've said this before, I don't really like the color red, but I remember showing this to my husband as I was working on it, and I was like, do you like it? What do you think? Is it good? I was like, is it cozy? Is it too much? Is it too red, too vibrant? You know, whatever the case is. And he was like, no, I actually think it's really nice. Like, I don't usually like red either. And I was like, I don't either. I don't like red, but I think in here it just works. It complements everything so, so well. So I was thrilled with how it came out. And I streamed for the first time in a while a couple weeks ago. And I think someone had said, I think it was on stream, they were just like, I thought you said that you don't like gold. And I was like, you would be correct, generally speaking, but I have started to come around to gold accents or gold kind of hardware on sinks and like in bathrooms in general. And I'm starting to like gold accents, like that lamp I have in the corner. The salt lamp is kind of a gold orange color, but then we have this mirror from Lovestruck and the gold in the chandelier, the gold here in this lamp from the Vampire game pack that I put on the table. Like I went red and gold and I don't know why I suddenly like this combination. I'm realizing things fluctuate with me. Sometimes they're not even cyclical because I've never liked red before, but I think it's because these are deeper reds. I don't like really bright colors. Generally speaking, I like yellow, but I like kind of a gold yellow. And maybe that's a lot more vibrant than just your standard yellow. But I think this red, a lot of these reds that we have here, aside from the tiles, which I do get rid of this high school year's backsplash, I end up using the tile, the same one that Simlessy used in a different color from the Riviera Retreat kit, right? That's what it was from. I never would have thought to use it. I want to continue to tip my hat to Simlessy because she just comes up with the most amazing combinations of things and I find it so inspiring. So I want to continue to just sing her praises because that apartment that she did, like she made me excited to try this apartment and she kind of inspired me to come up with different combinations of things and to try different things in the space. And I absolutely love how it came out. So Simlessy, if you happen to see this, you're amazing. I think you're wonderful. And your builds are amazing. Now we're in the kitchen. Again, I swapped out that tile. And it was really, really nice because I don't think it clashed with the tile that I used on the floor. And it had those darker reds and kind of orangey gold tones in it. So I think it complemented everything else in the apartment really nicely. Now, I do get rid of the coffee maker. I think I add a kettle instead. I just felt that the Sims that lived here would probably go for some tea over coffee. That was the vibe I was picking up, you know? And I have a lot of the gold accents with the fixtures on the sink and the stove and the oven. And I love when I have the opportunity to use this black refrigerator from the Country Kitchen kit, like I get very excited. I don't know why that is. I don't typically like darker appliances. Like in real life, I am a stainless steel gal through and through, but I really like using the dark appliances in The Sims when I have the opportunity to do so. But we are about to just furnish the bathroom. And then that is pretty much it for this apartment renovation. So I hope you all did enjoy this one. As you probably already have, definitely go watch Simlessy's builds. They're incredible. Thank you again to Simmersed for all of these amazing floor plans that I am perusing on Pinterest because it has sparked a new sense of inspiration for me to do more apartment renovations and do layouts that I haven't done before. So I'm just feeling real good. I feel very inspired by our community lately, and I don't know, it just makes me really happy. I just love seeing people come up with new fun things. Like I learn something new about this game all the time, and I am starting to do more new things to me or try new things. And I didn't even think that was possible after like 10 years of this game. So I'm in a really cool place right now. At least today, I'm feeling great about everything. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed this one. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.